Hi, this is Mike, and welcome back to 5 Minutes of Fantasy Sports. So, I want to talk fantasy football today. Today is a Monday, so we just had our Monday night football game, and just wanted to go through and take a look at my team and see how we did. And maybe give you some tips, hopefully, that help out too. So, you always want to take a look at your team, see how you did. I was able to get a victory this week, 119 to 91. So, when I take a look here, um, you want to see who you started and make sure you made some good decisions with that. So, looking at my bench, I had a guy, Tyler Boyd, who's been inconsistent this year. And so I started Adam Thielen, I started Cordarrelle Patterson, and I started Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb, I talked about on episode 1 about why I thought he'd do well, so I started him. But moving forward, this week I had Antonio Brown probably go out. I found out Monday, so I figured it was a good time to replace him. And Michael Thomas, I'm still waiting for him to come back. Hopefully he comes back. If not, I'll be waiting a long time. But anyway, I feel confident in the choices I made. I'm only carrying one quarterback because in my league there's a lot of quarterbacks that are available on the waiver wire. So you also want to plan ahead. So let's take a look at week 9 here. And week 9 doesn't look like I have too many people out on buys. If anything, I would take a look at my running back because Eckler was questionable all week. He did wind up playing and did well, which was great. But when I look at my bench, I see I have 1, 2, 3 wide receivers on my bench. I have a tight end and I have a running back. So Perrine could be a good running back if anything happens. The nice thing about Cordarrelle Patterson is he is someone who has running back eligibility, which is rare to have with a receiver. So he subs in at running back enough to get that eligibility. So the nice thing about him is if at the last minute I need to sub, say Eckler goes out again, I can sub him, and then I have 3 choices as far as who I want to use for my receiver. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but if it does, I can always just click around with the guys here. So planning ahead, I don't have a backup QB. I'm okay with that. Kelsey is going to be on his bye in week 12, it says. So I have Schultz for that. And then I've already had my kicker. I've already had my main defense, Dallas, out on their bye. So moving forward, I'm looking pretty good as far as who I have and who I don't have. The only thing I'd like to tinker with maybe is I might consider getting rid of Cobb and either getting another running back or another wide receiver. So I'll show you how to do that. Taking a look at the players who did well, you just click on players here. And what you can do, Yahoo has these things that you can pay for to try. I don't really think we need those. But if you take a look at week 8, which is the week we just do, and then we click on, this thing I have to get out of the way. If you click on filter, it'll show you, when you click on it, the points for the week. So we can see here, fantasy points, if you sort it by fantasy points. A lot of quarterbacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks had good weeks, more or less. I could always consider picking up Garoppolo. Mike White had a good week, which was a surprise. Davis Mills came back and did well. So there's a lot of quarterbacks. Tannehill's on my waiver wire. But looking here, I see Jordan Howard, who just got sent up by Philadelphia. He had a good week. Looks like he had 2 touchdowns, 57 yards. So he got some touches, 12 attempts. That's pretty good. But Philly has a bit of a clog now that their main guy is out. So looking further, Cedric Wilson played well. Ty Johnson, another quarterback. Jamal Agnew, Teddy Bridgewater. There's a lot of people we can look at as far as who we need. So I guess my tip for this week would be take a look at your team and take a look at your future needs. I already have a lot of quarterbacks. I think my future need would probably be a running back. So what I would consider doing is putting in a waiver claim for a running back. So if we go back up to our search here where it says position all offense, I would just switch that to running back, leave it on week 8 and click filter. And we can see here Jordan Howard, Ty Johnson, Rex Burkhead, Jamar Jefferson all had decent games. So if you want to put in a waiver claim, you can. And I think that'll be our topic for tomorrow: how to do waiver claims and get the best out of them. My league uses FAB, FAAB, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. So until then, I hope your fantasy week went well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is all about planning, and then the week gets started again on Thursday. So that's it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.